So for the Calculus 2 class, let's talk about 9.2, series and convergence. So the homework for 9.2 would be 45 through 58. So I would suggest you do them all. Pick 5, and put them in your notebook, and I'll ask you to show me those. So 9.2 is about infinite series. So what a series is it's a sum, okay? And in this sum, we're going to infinity. So generally this will start at 1, and then it's an infinite sum, okay? And there's a definition here for convergent and divergent series. That's the primary question: is the series convergent or divergent? Go ahead and read that definition. Now there are telescoping series, okay? A telescoping series, so you have some kind of a thing here, okay? And with a telescoping series, you know, it's always a good idea to write these things out, okay? For a few terms anyway, right? Obviously you can't write them all out, but you write them out, and then what you find is that maybe the first term stays, but this term and this term might subtract from each other. One's positive, one's negative, and their value's equal, so they're gone. And then these two will subtract, and then these two will subtract, and so on and so on. So this is sort of this is what's called a telescoping series. So you end up with some kind of terms left over. That last term, obviously, last term, it's an infinite series, right? But to go ahead and read about that. There's also something very important here, that's the geometric series, okay? And there's a definition for it that you need to know. You need to memorize the definition of a geometric series and which ones are convergent and divergent. Now there are properties for series. Since this is a sum, okay, there are some properties that go along with that, okay? Then we have the nth term test for divergence. Now this is a powerful test, and this test actually goes something like this. You take this and you take the limit, okay, as n approaches infinity. So you just take the limit, okay? If this is not equal to 0, okay, then this implies that the series diverges. Now, there are two things to notice here, okay? This is a very kind of a negative test, okay? It's not equal, okay? And what this shows is that it diverges. If the limit is equal to 0, that doesn't tell us anything. It might converge, it might not. So this is not a test for convergence, it's a test for divergence, and it even is called the nth term test for divergence. Very quick, easy, powerful test to use. It's frequently the first one that we try when we approach a series, okay? And then we have a bouncing ball problem, which you can look at, and then we have some homework problems. Go ahead and give these a shot, okay? If you have any questions, send me an email. I'll try to address them in a video.